Hello, hello. If this is your first time tuning in, my name is Chris, and we're here to sketch. Actually, I've already started sketching this. So I came into this coffee shop, one of the Starbucks where close by where I live, and start ordering. And actually, this is the third attempt of sketching in this location. There was at the same spot. There was a dad and his son was sitting there, but I couldn't finish it because they left just before I could finish the drawing. The second attempt that I did was there's a person like next to me by the window to my right, but I also didn't finish that, so I had to stop, and he left, and I waited for a little bit, and then I saw these two girls showed up and started sitting there. So, and I was like, okay, this is gonna be hopefully a drawing that I could finish. And sometimes you really don't know, people that whether how long they're gonna stay, a minute or an hour. But you just gotta start sketching. But one thing I have to do is sketch first, the person. Usually I start with the head, and I work my way down, and you sketch as fast as you can, hoping they'd stay long enough that you could finish, as long as you get the main, which is the main body part, which is like the head, the body, and everything else can move around, as long as you get the most important ones. And the background they're always gonna be there, and they could leave as long as you have what you want. These two girls, once you get them, the background can be the last things that you can sketch. Here you can see I've already started to apply the grayscale, which is like a watered down ink on a water brush pen, which is I usually use an India ink. I think it's Higgins, a brand called Higgins. I put about 2-3 drops of ink in the water brush, and the rest are water. Usually that's my my grayscale. The cool thing with the ink, the watered down ink, is you can layer them. You do a first coating or whatever, how you want to say it, and then once that dries, you could apply another layer of it, and then that gets darker and darker, which is in a way you can kind of build up that tone. Here, what I'm doing is I'm doing a wet and wet techniques, I could say. And the next one here, I'm applying which is the third tone, which is the black pencil brush. Most of the times, I'm doing kind of like a random slash, kind of planned in a way, you can say, but mostly just kind of adding a randomness of shading to it, and then to me it's just like whatever looks nice, and there's no. I guess that I should take that back. Not as planned, but like it's more of kind of in a way. How would you say? And I guess rendering doodles, or it's very just I'll just kind of like go as I'll just sketch as I go. Here, as you could say, and I'm starting to kind of also apply shading on the backgrounds or the surrounding kind of elements of the sketch. And I'm trying to think of kind of as I'm doing the shading or the ink rendering, and I'm thinking of also the light source, which is like the window, and I'm applying the brush pen ink almost like in the middle of the object, or like let's say here the arm, and then I'm giving that a little bit of kind of, I guess you could say, the side kind of like a almost like a rim light effect to it, so I'm leaving I'm only kind of like rendering or shading the middle parts of it, so you can see the sides, or I've left them out, and then and then it gives that a little bit of rim light effect to it. And so here I'm doing her jacket. I think she was wearing kind of a hoodie with a vest on, so it's one of those things where you see it, and it just looks cool, and you want to sketch it. It's something that's like when you see something that you're just kind of like, okay, I want to sketch that. Here towards the end, I didn't get to record it, but I added a little bit of kind of like that splattering effects to it, and it just kind of gives a little kind of texture to it. It's a little touches of I like that kind of greediness look to it. Okay, that's the drawing for today. Thank you for watching. Make sure to click and subscribe. Leave a comment if you have any questions for me, or if you have any suggestions where to sketch. Leave a comment. Don't forget to subscribe. Thank you.